glad to have you with us from First Bank Stadium in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Checking in with the Rebels head coach. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Commodores ready to kick it away first. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Rebels offense will go to work first. And the old saying is that a tight end is a quarterback's best friend. And David, if that's the case, these two couldn't be chummier.
Yeah, I mean, they know exactly where they're at. They're on the same page. Both of them are superstars. And Jesse, when you got a tight end, you can move around. You can feature in the slot. He can block. He can catch it. He can run after the catch. A quarterback that's already great, he knows to find that cat.
And that's incredible in this offense when you think about it, David, is a lot of their explosive plays in the passing game go to the tight end. This guy is athletic. He can stretch the field. He's a matchup problem. And there is no question in this game, the quarterback is going to be looking for his big fella early and often.
Moving out to the right. That's caught. It's Alexander. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. On the run, it's Lacey. There's a crease. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, you love hearing the crowd. But more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Makes it past the marker. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They want the edge on the jet sweep. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Play is stopped as they tend to an injured Ole Miss Rebel. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab past the marker. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. And the Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. In the red area, it's Lacey. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
The Commodores' offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful. You don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode, chasing after you. This will be a great chess match.
The short hands, it's Sherrill. Could not make his way to the corner. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Carter. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. On the move. Picks up the first down. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
That is no good. So after the missed kick, it's still 3-0.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Spence. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Commodores come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Goes to the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back inside the 30. 10. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open grain, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
And he's in. Touchdown, Rebels.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he tacked on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. Got a man. It's suspense. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Running inside, it's Alexander. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off play action on first down. He's going for it all. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick spin on the run. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Third and 6 yards to go. Back to pass, it's Carter. Got it. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Alexander. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Motion from the wideout. To the air on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And that last completion was a bit of a Pyrrhic victory. It made third down even longer. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires on the move. He makes the catch. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Defense in press coverage. Handoff to the lone back. Breaks the tackle. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Commodores are threatening on 1st and goal. It's complete to the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. The 30. At the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Ole Miss. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And how about the defense coming up huge? It looked like this was going to get really, really close, and they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, Palmer. Force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They looked like they were about to give up points, and then all of a sudden, they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback, too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into traffic. Give the defense credit. They were where they needed to be. They didn't just pick it off. They took it to the house and added insult to injury.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. The run inside. It's Alexander. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sherrill. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Carter. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Had to throw it before he wanted.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just
throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. On the move, it's Lacey. Got enough for the 1st. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground to the right.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Right back to the well. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Rebels looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Punts it out of the air. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Rebels have their offense in high gear. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Caught behind the line. It's Lacy. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll run it. It's Lacy. Maybe some room here. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. After that big run, the defense answers. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their 2nd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Under fire. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll move the tight end. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the 1st down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Back to throw. It's Carter. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Lacy. Got enough for the first. At the 45 on his way. Turning on the Jets. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rebels.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Number 17, set to take this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll leave it with the lone back. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Back to pass, it's Carter. Looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And it's the home squad engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Nashville.
And the Rebels will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, I did catch up with the Vanderbilt head coach at halftime. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Catch in the middle. It's Sherrill. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Wants to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Checking in from the Ole Miss sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running.
Maybe a crease. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change.
Makes the grab in their space. brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Blue 22.
From the red zone, it's Lacy. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Rebels line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. That is his 3rd score of the game, and now 14 on the season. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Hands it off. Sweet cut there. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Carter. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football. Man, I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He will not quite get there despite the fact that he emptied every move in his bag to try to pick up that first down. It's 4th and inches. The Commodores decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. On the run, it's Lacy. Turning it on! Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it on the counter. Showing off the arms. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks, and make plays.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. We've come to the end of the period and Ole Miss is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Send the tight end in motion. Running inside. It's Lacy. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and...
Might have a chance. Makes it past the marker. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Runs through the tackle. And runs through another one. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside, it's Young. And he's dragged down.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Quarterback keeper. He's not going to make it to the first down marker, but that looked like a clear face mask, and he might wind up with the first down anyway. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Connor. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. It's Barnett. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Tight end now in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking for space. It's Young. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.